freedom.
What is happening, Magnus sites? As I sit here and try to gather my thoughts to do this movie review, I knew I should have pulled back on the camera a little bit there. Yeah, and a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Independence Day Resurgence. Alright, so you know how I coined the phrase mullet style, where I give the review in the front and spoilers in the back. I'm going to try to do that for this, but I just don't want to talk about the movie much just because it was just that bad to me. It wasn't as painful as like Fantastic Four. Like Fantastic Four was just like, why did you guys do this? You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me liking Batman v Superman. All y'all that have a problem with me liking that and not liking this can kiss my ass. Because it's my opinion. Everybody's got one, so I can say whatever the fuck I want in my video. So anyway, well, you know the premise, okay? So the premise of the movie is this. After 20 years, the aliens are returning because of one of the ships sending out a distress call. And apparently, a little side note here is that there was some, I don't know if this is, well, I'm thinking it's spoilerish, but let's just say this, okay? It's not, I'm not going to spoil it. Let's just say this. After the motherships were brought down, there was more to do, okay? There was more to it than that, and you will find out about that in the movie. Certain people do know how to kill them efficiently. But, we've just taken their technology and we've used it for ourselves. We've augmented our own technology and done all these different things and gone into space and everything. But, they come back and, it's one of those things where, it's kind of like what you expect in a sequel. Bigger, badder, and not necessarily better. But yes, you saw in the previews, a bigger ship comes, but there's someone helping us in this movie that I didn't expect. But if you're a moviegoer, or if you're a person that's a reader or just knows how stories can go and tend to go, there's something that happens in a movie where you're like, we probably shouldn't have done that, But, of course, Will Smith's not in there. You find out what happened to his character. Vivica Fox is in there, and their son, or her son, from the first movie, is in there. And pretty much everybody else is new. The president's still there, and Data is still there. Dr. Oaken, he's still there. And, fuck it, man. I can't really, man. It's just, look, the movie fucking sucked. The special effects were pretty much top notch. You do see some awe-inspiring special effects there, but I think I think it was how the story was told that really just fucked the movie up. And there's a part when somebody dies and I'm just like, you wouldn't act like that if that person died. You wouldn't act like that. Nah. It'd be more than that to you, buddy. And you'd be acting more tears. There'd be a whole lot more to that shit if that person died. Don't even, it was just like he was a weak excuse for Will Smith. If Will Smith was in the movie, it wouldn't have made it any better. Some people thought that because Will Smith, no, okay, because to me, in the first Independence Day, to me, he wasn't that quintessential of a part. You know, I remember, because I remember that whole time when, you know, that was his big, I think, big movie. You know, I mean, I think he had already done Bad Boys, or Bad Boys was after that. I can't remember. I think Bad Boys was before, but I can't remember. But my whole thing was, I remember then you know, media saying stuff like, watch Will Smith save the world. And when I saw the movie, I was like, well, it was a fucking big joint effort. He didn't save the world. It was more than that, you know. And I was like, oh, they're kind of making it his movie, I guess. But it never felt like his movie. It felt like Jeff Goldblum's movie. That's what it felt like to me, along with his and the president. Those three, you know, that's what it felt like to me. And oh yeah, and Randy Quaid, yeah. But anyway, that's what I meant by it was a joint effort. But anyway, he was in it, wouldn't have made it no better. You know how it would have made it better if he was in it? If he was in it, he did some rewrites, and he did some directing, or helped them make it look, you know, somehow feel like we came from the other movie. This felt like an all-new movie. This felt like a sci-fi B movie that came on right before Sharknadoes. That's what this fucking felt like. It felt like just a huge, bad, weak attempt. And hey, listen. I give movie makers all the credit in the world. Could I have done all that? No, I couldn't have made that movie. But, you know, because I'm sympathetic to that. You know, you set out to make something good, and it just doesn't come out the way the public wants it to be. But I didn't like it. And for all those that did like it, more power to you. But I just, man... What I'm going to give this? 2.5 out of 5 woos. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to give it. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we can talk about some spoilers now. Spoiler time. Vivica Fox dies in it, and you know, it's the dude's mom, and when she dies, you gotta see the way he says, "No, mom!" Like, it's just like, huh? I know what it's like to lose a parent, and just let me tell you, like, even if my mom wasn't gone, trust me, there would have been a whole lot more feeling behind that. Crying, and I don't think the dude even fucking cried, or at least it didn't show him cry. Maybe that's in the deleted scene. You know, it's just like, it's so stupid how she dies too. You think she's gonna make it, and then she drops, and it's just like, what the fuck? Anybody that's seen the movie knows what I'm talking about. The movie is very campy, and there's a lot of bad, like, dialogue and one-liners, and it's just a, you know, like, I don't even want to, like, you can see that's like the only spoiler I brought up so far. Like, I can't, my mind is jumbled with a lot of this stuff. You know, what the fuck is it with the queen being that fucking big? How does she even mate? You know what I'm saying? Where's the king? You know, I know they're getting that from like a hive bee, a bee fucking locust, fucking, not bee, beehive, termite, whatever you want to call it. I know that's where they're getting it from. But I'm like, yeah, you see how fucking big she was? I mean, like, I was looking at the special effects. The special effects were very, very crisp on a lot of stuff. But it's some reason it had such a stupid fucking hokey feel to it. Man, it's just stupid, man. You know, it was dumb how they killed her. It was dumb premise. It was just stupid. You know, and then that thing, that ball, that sphere that had all the technology to help them, and I don't know. I'm sorry that this review was jumbled thoughts. I like to do my reviews fresh out of the movies, but I just didn't. I came home and went to fucking sleep. But, alright, y'all. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. That's my review. Fuck this movie. On to the next. I'm going to try to go see Warcraft. Does that look like something that I might enjoy? Just the way the trailer was set up. Look like something that I might enjoy. So, 1 million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.